it's time to go over the dev diary video. Intrepid Studios have released their first dev diary video. It introduces us to Tad, the senior environment artist, and Stephen, the CEO and creative director of Ashes of Creation. They explain the technology they've been using to create the node system, known as the node system tool. So, what is it? This development tool was created to make sure that every place felt unique and different throughout the world of Verra, to make sure that every node you go into offers something different in a different place and in a different way, and have the same system work consistently across all 9 races. This system provides procedural randomization throughout Verra. Tad explains that wherever you go, even if it's the same place as an example, it will look and feel different every time, displaying different race architecture, different roads, bridges, etc. This is something no other MMORPG has ever offered. Normally you're logging every day to the same old visuals you see every day. And because of this, eventually players start to get bored and tired of the same thing every day. Regardless of content anyway, art has as much impact at the end of the day. This is one of the many features that will separate Ashes of Creation from the rest of the MMORPG genre. So Stephen touches base on this further, as he himself as a player has experienced MMORPGs. And every one of those he's experienced have the same type of railroaded structure that you go from quest A to B to C, as he described it. He goes on to say that his desire is to create a system that would be dynamic in the creation of the world, to mix the civilization building aspect with the RPG element. This would create some interesting gameplay that players can participate in. Part of what the node tool provides is for each and every city's characters and identity to be unique to the players that develop it. So at Intrepid Studios, it is their desire to create a living, breathing world developed by the players. The systems they have allows them to do this, to allow players to see real-time changes in the world, to allow players to see in real time the changes they've done that affects the world around them, and instead of just logging into the same static game every day. So for example, if you've logged off for the night and then you log in the next morning, you'll see that the place you logged out of is completely different to the previous night. There are more NPCs, buildings, etc. In the video they present non-texturized models, landscapes, environments. This gives us the idea of how they're going about with their development. And don't worry, Stephen said in a previous live stream that all these models that are not texturized were from like a year to a year and a half ago, if not 2 years ago. So hopefully in the next dev diaries, we see more current and up-to-date models. It's great that they're introducing part of their team to the community this way, who they are and what role they have. Not many studios introduce models and landscapes this early on to the community, even if the ones that are in the video are 1 to 2 years old. It shows they deeply care about the community and want to show us what they are striving to complete. Okay guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit a like button down below, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified about future videos.